Mr. Emmanuel Soga.
Yes.
What an honor to be with you again after this 4th African Eucharistic Congress.
Yes.
What are your feelings and impressions?
Oh, I think it's a very good thing that we can have this wonderful Congress to celebrate African Catholicism and in basically demonstrating how attached we are to the celebration of the Eucharist in a way that makes us feel, as the people of God, feel one, to continue to promote, first of all, our identity as Africans, but also as people of faith, trying to live out our faith and to promote that in another world.
Wow, that's so powerful. The Bishop of Balmayo, Bishop Joseph Malukala, summarize his paper into 3 words.
Yes.
Talk of communion,
Yes.
participation, and mission. Can you comment on those 3 words?
Yes. I think, as I said, given that we come together as a people, St. Paul says that we are many, but one bread, one body.
One body.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so, once we come together as one body, that is the communion of the people of God. And then we participate in the one faith as we celebrate the Word of God, the liturgy of the Word, and the liturgy of the Eucharist, expressing our faith in God, who comes to us in the celebration of the Eucharist, and empowers us then to go forth to bring the Word to people, not just by talking, but also actually living out the Word and being the Eucharist that we have received. As St. Augustine says, you are what you eat.
Okay.
So as we eat the bread, the sacred body and blood of our Lord Jesus Christ, we must become Christ-like in everything that we do, in our actions, in our speech, in our relationships, and how we even participate in the work environment.
Thank you so much, Mr. Emmanuel. I'm so touched by your words. Any concluding words of advice to the Africans going back to their respective areas in the United States?
Yes, I think that the celebration of our faith shouldn't just be a matter of just coming together to celebrate
for
the
3
liturgy
days.
and then go away and go on our own ways and our old ways, but rather to continue to allow this celebration to empower us, to remind us of who we are and what we are called to do. And particularly for the parents, like this weekend, I saw a great deal of young people, teenagers who came with their families to celebrate this day. But I also think that it bears upon the parents to take to heart what the Lord, our Creator, has said to parents, that train your child in the way they must go, so that when they grow old, they will live in that. And so it's very important that as much as we are Africans who have come into this American culture, we should not just let our African values slip away and let the children just live the American, so-called American life, because the blood running in those children are African blood. And therefore, as much as we want to assimilate into this culture, we shouldn't just let our children just embrace the kind of culture that corrupts our values, especially the value of our faith. So I encourage parents to be very, very particular about that. Know that God has a contract with them when they give us food.
Thank you so much, Mr. Emmanuel. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you.
God bless you.
God bless you too. Nice to meet you too. And tell me your name again.
This is Chumbonga, George Lekelefa. I'm from Cameroon, but I'm here on behalf of my
Your institute.
an NGO which is out to promote research, documentation, language, and culture.
Very well. Thank you very much. And it's my pleasure to be here and to meet you too.
My pleasure too. Thank you.
Many blessings.
Thank you. So you can stop it now. And I pick